Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow with me, RockPaperMario. As you can see, I'm after grinding a bit, so Pikachu, everyone except Snorlax is level 35 and G is level 32, because I figured well Snorlax takes ages to bloody train anyway, so... and what I'm going to do is, in this video, we're going to take on the Fighting Dojo, which is here in Saffron City. There are two gyms in Saffron City. One is the official gym that you get a badge for, and one is the Fighting Dojo, which you don't get a badge for, so... Let's just head on. What weird music to have in the Fighting Dojo. It doesn't really suit it at all. Let's just see how Snorlax gets on. What up, G? Hoo-ha! You're trespassing in our Fighting Dojo. Oh man. He's like, all the guys in here are really threatening. They're like that guy in the Karate Kid, the guy in the Cobra Kai guy. Oh, I hate him so much. But yeah, we'll just see how Snorlax gets on. Hey, what up, G? I can't believe his name. Oh yeah, Snorlax knows Washer Gun, because when I was like training Snorlax a little bit, see, like that should have done loads to Snorlax, because Snorlax is really heavy and low kick does more damage the heavier your Pokemon is. So that should have done loads, but it didn't because Snorlax is such a monster. So, but oh yeah, when I was training Snorlax, I had to kill one more Pokemon to get him up to level 32, and I had no PP left for Headbutt, so I was like, oh, for God's sake, there's no way I'm going back to the Pokemon Center just to come back and kill one Pokemon. So, what I ended up doing was just going and teaching him Water Gun just to kill that Pokemon, just so that's why he knows Water Gun, in case you're wondering. I just figured this would be faster for leveling up Snorlax than going fighting a load of wild Pokemon, because how I leveled up Edgar was I battled all the Pokemon that were left on that route that's east of Vermilion City, and in the Rock Tunnel, and in that route that's west of Lavender Town. So then I just basically fought wild Pokemon for the rest of them, but it didn't take that long at all. See, Snorlax grows really slowly as Pokemon go, which is a slight problem. I hope this takes quite a while, because I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the video if it doesn't take that long, so... What up, G? Yeah, it's so... Why is his name G? That's so ridiculous. Well, let's see what Water Gun does. It's so crazy. Like, it was just an accident. Well, that didn't do anything. Well, I just stopped talking there for no reason. Sorry about that. See, I'm quite tired today. Today is Sunday, and I just watched an episode of Poirot, so that was quite fun. Yeah, Snorlax, you can take this asshole. I hate Machop and Machoke and Machamp. I just don't like them. They're really stupid looking. I don't know. Not that I'm the biggest fan. I think I said this before, but I don't really like fighting type Pokemon. I find them boring. The only fighting type I like is Breloom, so I don't like any other ones. See, like, Snorlax, like, is still only level 32. He hasn't grown a level at all after fighting all those Pokemons. Well, let's give him a Hyper Potion. Warosi Gina. I can't believe I named that Charmeleon that. Could they not have just normal nicknames? No, I have to have a Snorlax named G, a Kingler named Edgar, and a Charmeleon named Warozagina, just for no reason. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, hopefully he'll level up after this. Oh, how about some Fury Swipes? Oh, that's doing nothing. And it's not like Primeape is usually like something that's really scary because of its Mondo speed and its Mondo attack. So I love Snorlax. Like, Snorlax, it levels up really slowly, but it's worth it because it's going to be something that's really handy to have in your team just because of the amount of stamina it has as a Pokemon. It just can go and go and go forever. Yow, stop fingers! What's this guy going to say? Take your shoes off! Oh, I remember that. I think... I think that was in Kick Butt Toaster. He made like a big deal out of that guy saying take your shoes off. Oh, Mankey. What, you think that's going to be able to stand up to G? A G-Money's going to rip you a new one. I just think that John Goodman would play Snorlax in a movie. I also think John Goodman would play Bowser in a movie. But then you can like see my train of thought, because Bowser and Snorlax are pretty much just the same shape. So and so is John Goodman. They all three of them have the same silhouette. So don't get me wrong, I really like John Goodman. He's a funny guy. I really like him in the Flintstones, playing Fred Flintstone. He's just the perfect guy to play Fred Flintstone. You'll be like, Wilma, when I get home, I want my dinner and I want me and my dinner to hit the table in a photo finish. It's just ridiculous. I love the Flintstones. That's one of my favourite cartoons ever. I just think it's so funny. Literally, I could sit down and just laugh at the Flintstones over and over again and just not stop. Every single line in that show is just hilarious for one reason or another. I've read recently something that I never ever knew about focus energy, that in Generation 1 apparently there's a glitch that instead of focus energy making your attacks more likely to have a critical hit, it actually is glitchy and makes them less likely to have a critical hit unless you're in Pokemon Stadium. Which I never knew that before, and I think that's kind of mental. Oh, let's see what... We'll switch out to... No, do you know what we're going to do? We'll keep Snorlax in for a bit, because this is the Karate Master. This is the Cobra Kai himself. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy, because mercy is for the weak. Oh, you're such an asshole. What do you mean expect no mercy? That's not the right way to teach your students. You know, like... Greetings, students! I am Professor Galström, and you want to learn Norwegian, you pathetic fool! Look that guy up, he's really funny. He's like... My friend and I found this guy who does like, so you want to learn Norwegian videos, and he's this Norwegian guy named... I don't know if he's not a real professor, I don't think, but he calls himself Professor Galström. And he's really, really funny. There's this one part where he's just teaching you random nouns, and there's this part where he's just like going along, like, and he has pictures of everything that he says. And one of them is where like this big picture of a fish comes up on the screen, and he goes, "Fisk! No one makes much money from catching fisk." And it's really, really, I don't know why it's funny, it just is. There's this other part where he's like in the shopping center, like buying his food and stuff, and he's like teaching you the names of the food, and he's like filming himself holding butter, and he's like smur, smur, nom 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 nom, smur, because smur is apparently Norwegian for butter, and he's there like smur, smur, and like filming himself holding the butter, and it's just really crazy. It's really entertaining though. I really like that guy. I don't know if he has, I haven't seen if he put up any new videos recently. Well, go G! G's really taking him out here, all level 34 already. See, I told you this would be way faster. I'd be still sitting here beating, like, killing Spearows and going back to get, and teaching him random TMs because I'm too lazy to heal him at the Pokemon Center. Indeed, I have lost. But, I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. No, I don't want to. Because they're not... Ash isn't allowed to have any other Pokemon except like 10 different Pokemon that he caught during the course of the first season. As you can see, there's a rocket in front of the door to the gym. That's because we're not allowed to go there yet. Because, the Rockets have taken over Silphco in this town. So you have to beat them in the Silphco in order to be able to progress into that gym. So, do you know what I think we're going to do? We're just going to, like, go and open up the next route, or whatever, open up the next town. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm sick and tired of Rosagina being a Charmeleon, so I'm going to put him out in front and see how he gets on. Because the next route we're going to has, like, poison Pokemon on it, so... Warosagina's Dig will come in handy. At least I'm getting used to it being called Warosagina. I thought I'd never get used to that. I thought I'd still be there in like episode, I don't know, 40 something going, what's that guy's name again? I'd better check just to make sure. Oh, Warosagina, that's its name. Probably. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm kind of tired today, and as well I have to do an essay for, I have to do two essays for this week. One of them is for Music and Childhood about I don't know, something about music and childhood, and the other one is for German literature about Nathan de Weise, the Enlightenment play by what's his name, Lessing. Go Warozagina! As you can see, I don't really like Nathan de Weise that much. I think it's a ridiculous play. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of the Enlightenment people. I think it's a bit ridiculous. Come on, you can, like, I'm really looking forward to Warozagina leveling up. Anyone who knows anything about Pokemon probably knows why. Look, aw, happy coughing again. I love coughing. Oh, that should be like a day, like coughing day, and you go like, happy coughing! Just like Christmas, just like happy coughing except happy Christmas instead. Or no, happy Christmas except happy coughing instead. I did not need to use dig. That's what I get for mashing the A button again, I guess. I don't know what people who wouldn't be Christian would have instead of coughing though. I suppose they could have like happy wheezing, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I was talking about something like coughing being a national holiday. Oh, look at this guy! Oh my god, it's a big fat S&M man. I don't know, they just look really weird. Okay, it's after doing... Okay. Come on, Warozagina, you can do it. Look, see, like, my Pokemon are over-leveled now, but you see, the thing is that the next gyms, like, as I said, after the... What gym are we on to now? After the fourth gym, the difficulty in the gyms really steps up crazy. Like, I mean, all the next 3 gyms basically have the same kind of level Pokemon. All the Pokemon, like the gym leaders, all have like level 50 Pokemon. So you're going to need to step up the levels pretty much all at once, which is kind of crazy. I don't know, but it doesn't seem that much of a chore to grind in this game. Like, I don't know, that's one thing about the animations in the newer Pokemon games, they just take so long, whereas in this game, like, you just fly through the battles if you just press the A button, because the animations only take like 2 seconds, whereas like in the new games, every attack takes like 10 minutes to do, and it's just like, oh, just get it over with. So that's why when I'm like EV training and stuff, I always turn off the animations, because otherwise I'd just be there for hours. Come on, you couldn't just level up. Come on, I want you to like level up. Oh, there's the bondage man again. I want you to level up before the end of this video. It would be really helpful, you know. Little mouse. Oh. Oh, there's bondage man. It's another Look, he even has a cod piece. Like, what's up with that? He's wearing like leather jackets, belts, cod pieces, big leather boots, like he has a big whip and a bald... Well, maybe it's a woman. Maybe it's like a woman dominatrix or something. Just a bald woman who's fat and wears a cod piece. Okay, I'm just going to stop. This is turning out like that co-commentary I did with Splittable and Finish It. That was so terrible. Like, it was really funny, but I don't know. I hope it doesn't alienate any of her viewers, the kind of stuff we were coming up with. It was just really ridiculous. Oh man, if you were just like... I'm not even going to recommend that you check it out, because that co-commentary I did with her is just mental. I'm laughing at it even now. There was just some stupid stuff that I said on that thing. But then again, you're used to me saying stupid stuff, because I say stupid stuff all the time. Finally, level 36, Warozagina. Warozagina, that's so stupid. Cue ball, oh hi, dominatrix. You little rat, oh, so I'm not a mouse anymore. What? Warozagina is evolving! Oh, brilliant. Oh. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna turn into? What's it gonna evolve into? Oh, Charizard. Charizard's sprite in this game looks ridiculous. It looks like it's just like, I don't know. Like it's just after nom-nomming or something. So yeah, now Warozagina is a Charizard. Everyone remembers that Charizard. And now, well, we're just going to be able to fit it in. We're going to be, like, very quickly teach Charizard or Warozagina how to fly. So that'll make getting from town to town much simpler, so... Yeah. If you're playing Red and Blue, Charizard isn't able to learn Fly. It's not until Yellow that Charizard gets to learn Fly. Why do we still know Leer? Well, you see, that's because in the older games they learn attacks much more slowly, whereas in the new games they learn attacks like every other level. It's ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. So now I'm going to save, and I'll say see you next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow with me, Rock Paper Mario.